Hey everybody, look who I got here. The writer, the comedian, Bruce Purcell. Talk about a professional.
Hey,
Hi Bruce.
everybody, how you doing?
Doing great, Bruce. Hey, what do you want to say to my people?
I've not met your people, so hello, people that I don't know. It's wonderful that you're looking at this. You could be doing a lot of things with your time, and I appreciate you looking at this interview on Zoom.
Thank you, Bruce. You're the best to do this. What's the biggest thing you've learned about life during this shutdown?
The biggest thing about life, I guess life is only as good as people. I guess that's the biggest thing I learned.
Yeah.
That's the very basic things. We act like we don't need people, and most of the time we don't really want people around. Like most people, you need people, especially doing what we do. You need audience, you need consumers, you need people who just want basically to see you,
Yeah.
to hear you, and audiences are very important. And I think a lot of times performers take that for granted. The
Yeah.
audience will just be there. And this is proof positive. That's not always the case, and that you need them as much as they need you, probably a lot more.
Exactly. So, in what way is this shutdown going to make you a better human relating to other humans? Like, just like that, knowing their value or more? Or?
Well, I've always valued people. I don't really see things in a way that makes me not appreciate someone's worth or someone's value. Some people are more annoying than others. Some people are pushy than others. At the base here, everybody basically wants the same thing. Everybody wants to do well, and everybody wants to have their needs met and want to feel counted.
Yes.
Some people express it better than others do. So that's what you would be.
What made you get into comedy, Bruce Purcell?
Well, I always say this, and I don't want to sound like a dick, but I was kind of being a dick. I used to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And one of the wrestlers was doing stand-up. And I kind of wanted to do stand-up my whole life anyway, and I was going to do it. But I kind of accelerated it because the first time I ever did stand-up was like, I just said, I'm funnier than you. So I went and signed up to this comedy night thing. What's the name of that place? I can't remember the place. I remember the place was so bad that I was on stage and I could hear the plumbing in the wall. But I got on stage and after the wrestler, and there's like 4 wrestlers doing comedy like in my area, and I did comedy the first night and I was funnier than him, and he'd been doing comedy for months.
Wow.
I did it again, and I was funny again, and then the third time I was kind of funny, and then I bombed. The 4th time I bombed so hard. But you just chase it. Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from bombing in the early days? Because I've never seen you bomb.
Everyone bombs.
I know.
Everyone bombs. Dave Chappelle bombs 2 times a year, but he still bombs. So, Dave Chappelle's so good, when he bombs, it's news. That's not good. He makes the news when he fails. That's how good he is. It's just everyone does it. It's the comedy's about connection and relating your point of view, making it funny, and explore how that's funny. And sometimes you can't get a read of people, and people don't understand, and it's hard for you, being the quote unquote artist that you are, to accept it sometimes. But the more you get into comedy, the less it hurts. like vomiting hurts. Like initially, like you just develop a tough skin. You have to have a tough skin. It's just
Yes.
you're an insane person. You really are. We all are. We're crazy. Because you get on stage and I'm just standing there with the microphone, and this all is preparation. Someone introduces you to walk up on stage because they're insane, because they got on stage first, and then they're introducing you, and then you get up stage, and then you're insane for trying to make people understand you. Then you expect money for it. I want to talk. I'm so important that I want to talk into this microphone in front of this crowd. They're going to sit there and they're going to drink and they're going to listen, you know. And if we're lucky, some of us stay paid to sit there and listen so we can get paid. But
Yeah.
It's a very strange way of life, and you know, it's one that I've been a performer my entire adult life, so I really appreciate it. But comedy's like nothing else.
Tell me about your writing background, because I know that you've been accomplished in writing. Are you open to talk about that?
I was writing a little bit for like pro wrestling, like kind of like when I was wrestling, I got some backstage responsibilities, and then some of the responsibilities were like learning how to, you know, write stories and things. I got to learn that, and that helped me a little bit. And then becoming a commentator and all that, I just, you know, got my fingers in multiple pies. I just started, we call it booking, writing stories, booking matches and things. And then with comedy, I don't use anyone else's stuff. Like I don't have writers or anything, so I just write all my own comedy basically. And then like 3 years ago, I was offered a TV writing job that didn't really pan out well. I learned how to really write television. I've written movies and things. I'm actually in talks right now. After this interview, actually, I'm writing something that I'm working on now for a studio. So hopefully that gets picked up. This thing was shut down. I've lost a lot of work. A lot of work. So I'm trying to sell this. So hopefully, you know, I get that sold. But everybody's in the same boat.
How can I help? How can I help promote you online? Like, is there a Venmo, PayPal for donations, or websites, or YouTubes, or podcast? What do you want promoted?
Well, I don't have anything to promote right now. Everything got shut down.
Yeah.
Actually, today was supposed to be, what's today, the 14th? It's supposed to be my third day in Asia. Today, I'm supposed to be in Vietnam, performing Saigon funny people, and then some Ho Chi Minh comedy shows, and then some other areas. I was supposed to be there for 20 days.
Oh my gosh!
So I literally have nothing to promote. Like, I don't want to be on TikTok or anything like that because TikTok really bothers me.
Yeah,
I might do it. I might do it. I just don't. I think it's kind of like I don't hate anyone for, you know, trying to get exposure. It just seems silly to me unless I can use it in a way that's not silly. Like a pet peeve of mine is just something that anyone can do, like just goofy stuff. I don't do goofy stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't do dumb dances. I don't look at clips and make fun of them. I could do that, but I'm straight comedy, man. That's me. That's me.
What's your? Do you have a YouTube where people can go subscribe and get your numbers up?
Oh, well, I have a YouTube, but I basically use that for bookers.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look at it. Find me on YouTube. All the there's several videos on YouTube. I think the one I use, my old account, Mr. BP Silky. I should start loading that up. It's Mr. BP Silky.
Okay.
I changed the name of that.
Mr. BP, like Bruce Purcell Silky. Mr. BP Silky.
Yeah. So I have that. And then you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, Mr. Bruce Purcell.
Mr. Bruce Purcell?
Yeah, Mr. Bruce Purcell. I don't really uh, give it the love I should give it. I guess a lot of people like social media and really baby it and do a lot of stuff on there. So I'm
Yeah.
not a slave to it. I just get on there and get off. I know it's good, and I understand the purpose of it. You know, maybe I'll pay more attention to it. People, really, really, need things to look at.
Some
The
have
people
you
like you on
seen
stage, they really
have you seen
give people
Cameo?
stuff to look at. No.
That you might be considered eligible because of your background. You might want to look into it because like Kathy Ladman is a comic and she's been a writer, a little bit of acting. And so what she does is she signed up for Cameo, that app. And if you hire her, she writes something out to deliver to one of your friends for the fee that she thinks she's worth.
Okay.
So you get to do
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Just message me all that information. And
You got it.
anything that moves the needle forward. Anything that moves the needle forward,
Yeah.
it's good for me.
So if people want to donate to help you out financially during this hard time, do you have a Cash App or Venmo or PayPal?
Yeah. But I'm not really looking for donations or anything. But yeah, I have all those things.
Okay. Donate to
Yeah.
somebody else that needs it better.
I need it, but I'd rather get out there and work for it and see what other avenues I can do.
Listen
So I have
to
2 hands and 2 feet. I'm not gonna, so yeah, if I need something, I'll go out and get it.
Can you tell?
I get, some people don't have anything else, but I do. I can still do things. So yeah.
Tell me something that in the world besides comedy that you're passionate about, because my people will want to get to know you, something about you to make them fall in love with you.
It's funny you say that the comedy is like been the focus of my life for a little more than a decade. It's my wife, it's my kids, it's my fun, it's my career, it's my hobby, it's my food, my water.
Yeah, it's your air.
Like the last couple years, yeah, like comedy is 50% of my income. Just, other than comedy, that's really tough. I'm really trying to make room for other things.
Got it.
I just, it's funny. That's such a good question. I was looking at some stuff. I'm a huge. There's 2 people who I'm inspired by, as far as working and needing to do this, and making sure that you have enough work in front of you that you remember it and all that, and that you can never work hard enough. There's 2 people that I think of, and that's Prince and George Carlin.
Wow.
Because they are both workaholics, but they're different people. But they've made so much work, and they worked all the time. They took every advantage of their opportunities, and even when their health wasn't the best, and Prince had problems with his body breaking down from all the jumping and everything he did. And George Carlin had the arthritis, and his mind was starting to go, but they were still working all the time. And they both died while they were working. That's what reminds me that, it's 2 things. One, I could never, ever work hard enough. And then 2, is just to have some fun. So I'm working on having fun other than doing comedy. I don't know what that'll be. Because I always say if it's not comedy related, you don't really see me. I don't get into much, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to have better personal. I've lost, relationships because of comedy. So I don't. I need some other things there. So pro wrestling's another passion of mine, but that's like work. So I don't look at pro wrestling like other people do. Like if you play music, you listen to a song. You don't listen to a song like somebody who doesn't listen to the song for what you listen to for. You know what I mean? It's like you hear other things that people don't. So if I'm writing TV and I'm writing movies. So
Wow.
if I'm looking at something, I can't enjoy it like you do because I'm like, why do they write that? Why is this act like this?
Exactly.
I need something that's not going to make my mind all weird. So as far as what I'm doing for fun, I'll say it's comedy, but I'm working on it.
Got
I'm
it.
working on actual fun outside of work. So that's what I'll say.
I love it. You've always represented yourself professionally, and you're kind, and you're super focused.
Yeah, I don't know if I've always been professional.
To me, you have been. You welcomed me, and you've always been really professional. Never been like a dick to me. Never.
Yeah, I have. Probably was sober all the time she met me there. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to thank you for your time. Do you have any parting words to anybody in Zululand or wherever the hell they're at?
I'll say something to comedians because I see the journey's different for everybody. So I'll say something to comedians first. I'll say something to comedians. It's like, just because you're good doesn't mean you get picked, and just because you're picked doesn't mean you're good. So just do the work.
Love it.
Do the work. And then people, everybody, thank you for watching this. Hopefully you're entertained. Or if you weren't entertained, you got something out of it. And if you want to see more stuff from me, just follow me on all social media. I promise I'll work on it more. I'll baby my social media. I'll give you something to watch. I know it's important to some people, so I'll do that. Thank you all. We'll all get back to normal. We're all being nice to each other right now. It'll be fun for everybody to go out and start drinking. And then, in a week or so after this is all done, we can all be cunts to each other again. That'll be fun.
Yes.
That'll be good. So be nice to each other, be kind, and so you can be rude later.
Thank you, Bruce. Love you lots. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for this. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.